There's more to the movies than meets the eye. Every week, AMC's Behind the Screen takes you to the other side. Join host John Burke for deeper looks into the lives of your favorite stars and onto the sets of your favorite films. Take a look.
This week, take a look at where people parked it when the movies got too hot. The drive-in. And don't forget Marilyn Monroe's birthday. We sure didn't.
Behind the Screen on AMC, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Scientist Al Hedison screams, "Help me," when his teleportation experiments go tragically awry in the sci-fi classic The Fly, co-starring Vincent Price. Next. The following is brought to you by Pfizer, where life is our life's work.
Who's asking about Viagra? Someone you might expect, and also someone that maybe you wouldn't. In fact, you may be surprised at who's talking to their doctors about Viagra. So ask your doctor if a free trial of Viagra is right for you. Who's asking about Viagra? Maybe it should be you.
Hello everyone, I'm John Burke, and I'm in the Roxy Suite at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. You know, during production of The Fly, Vincent Price and Herbert Marshall had to do a scene in which they examined a spider's web that has a fly caught in it. Now the twist is that the fly had David Hedison's face. Well, just before they rolled the cameras, somebody said something funny about Hedison's head in the fly's body, and the two actors cracked up laughing. That was it. Every time they tried to start the scene, they'd look at each other and just break up. They tried everything, but they blew take after take, and director Kurt Newman finally called a break so the actors could regain their composure. But once they were back on the set, they got hysterical all over again. Well, Newman was afraid that unless the two of them could keep a straight face, he was going to lose a whole day of shooting. Finally, they stood back to back, so as not to even look at each other. And of course, once it was edited, you don't notice that. But remember, every time you see a shot of either of those two men, they were talking to the other man's back. Here are Vincent Price, Herbert Marshall, and David Hedison in The Fly. Did you notice in the credits of The Fly the name of a man who was to become a world-famous novelist? The screenplay was written by James Clavell, author of Shogun. Now, despite the expensive cinemascope and color processing, The Fly cost only $350,000 to make. It grossed more than $3 million, which is why they made a sequel called The Return of the Fly. Luckily, Vincent Price wasn't killed off in this one, so he was available to come back for the follow-up. For American Movie Classics, I'm John Burke.
The proceeding was brought to you by Pfizer, where life is our life's work.
Who's asking about Viagra? Someone you might expect, and also someone that maybe you wouldn't. In fact, you may be surprised at who's talking to their doctors about Viagra. So ask your doctor if a free trial of Viagra is right for you. Who's asking about Viagra? Maybe it should be you.
Sophia Loren and Anthony Quinn lead a traveling theater troupe through the Old West in George Cukor's colorful comic western, Heller in Pink Tights. Next. Since the days of the Nickelodeon, Saturday has been the day people most often spend with the movies. For generations, they promised action and comedy.
Everything's so funny.
Romance and horror. History.
Remember?
And the future.
Must be a big game.
And now every Saturday, AMC's bringing home the classics. And it won't even cost you a nickel. So have a great weekend with an AMC Saturday Classic. Today at 6 p.m. Eastern.
When it's your time to unwind, visit Romance Classics, the entertainment network especially for women. Relax with your favorite movies, plus original shows that inspire and rejuvenate. Indulge in a sneak preview every Sunday afternoon. This week, let us treat you to The Coca-Cola Kid, starring Eric Roberts and Greta Scacchi, The Great Romances of the 20th Century, and Everyday Elegance with Colin Cowie. Unwind with a sneak preview of Romance Classics, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
There's more to the movies than meets the eye. Every week, AMC's Behind the Screen takes you to the other side. Join host John Burke for deeper looks into the lives of your favorite stars and onto the sets of your favorite films. Take a look.
This week, take a look at where people parked it when the movies got too hot, the drive-in. And don't forget Marilyn Monroe's birthday. We sure didn't.
Behind the Screen on AMC, Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
There ain't gonna be no kill.
The reason Mr. Gashade for a hunt is the kill.
Think on this. Far as your voice gonna carry ain't too far for me to turn right round and hit you in the eye. Your brain's gonna fry out here, you know that?
Look at that splay-leg, glanted, spavined, wind-broke, damn troop-neck, galled, stumbling, corn what it stuck me with. Take a shorty what was the sound of a nickel. Hell!
How long would it take? 2 weeks? 3?
3 weeks? Let me figure. All I'd say being it's,
I say something to you?
I don't give a curly hair, yellow beard, double dog damn if you did.
I'm gonna blow your face off.
You can see the shooting Saturday, June 10th at 8:35 p.m. Eastern, right here on AMC. Sophia Loren and Anthony Quinn lead a traveling theater troupe through the Old West in George Cukor's colorful comic western, Heller in Pink Tights. Next. Explore the world of movies and movie making with every issue of AMC Magazine. Every month, exclusive, in-depth features and interviews from Hollywood insiders and noted authors. You'll also find intimate, rare, behind-the-scenes photographs that bring the stars and the star makers to life. No chance of missing your favorite classic movies. The monthly calendar and listings tell you all you need to know. Let the network that shares your passion for the movies be your guide. Order AMC Magazine for yourself or a friend today. Just call toll-free 1-888-AMC-4700 or send a check or money order for $12.95 to the address on your screen. You can also order on our website, amctv.com. AMC Magazine. Order today.
put on your go-go boots, because this month AMC's American Pop grooves with the star who did it her way.
I gotta get out of this town.
Nancy Sinatra.
Come on, let's get moving.
Come flashback, flash frame, or just flash with the Emmy Award-winning, ultra-rare, newly restored Movin' with Nancy. It's the sensational 60s special filled with groovy globetrotting, mod scenesters, and swinging songs.
Sugar Town.
She's the original Mad Pop icon and a Mod movie star. And you'll also see her in these Mondo American Pop movies.
And if you want me, you know where to find me, eh?
And for even more Nancy, go to our website at ampop.com.
You won't believe your eyes.
These boots might be made for walking, so just try and keep up with them. We're moving with Nancy Sinatra all May long. That's tonight at 10 on AMC's American Pop.
Old Blue Eyes was known for pushing the limits of stardom, and this was a milestone.
Often it's an idea that keeps pounding at you.
Sinatra directed, produced, and starred in the anti-war movie that nearly killed him. It was tougher than swinging.
Please help me.
But he did it his way.
It's not a salute you'll be needing. It's a lesson in the ways of love.
Don't miss Sinatra's directorial debut.
Just look down at me.
None But the Brave. Monday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Only on AMC.
You claim you're in command?
I'm in command.
Then attack!
Sophia Loren and Anthony Quinn lead a traveling theater troupe through the Old West in George Cukor's colorful comic western, Heller in Pink Tights. Next.
The following program is brought to you by Priority Mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
Can't get to the post office? Now the post office is wherever you are.
Fly like an eagle into the future.
Our next feature is called Heller in Pink Tights. And with that kind of title, what kind of movie would you expect to see? Well, this one takes place in the Old West. To be exact, Cheyenne, Wyoming in the 1880s. It was produced and financially backed by Carlo Ponti for his wife, Sophia Loren. And he made an unusual choice for director. He hired George Cukor, who had never done a Western before. The reason was Cukor was known as a great director who brought out the best in women, and Ponti wanted only the best to work with his wife. The leading man is Anthony Quinn in one of many pictures that he made with Sophia Loren. And despite his fame for playing the title role in Zorba the Greek, Quinn was not Greek. He was born in Mexico and was smuggled out in a wagon, concealed under a pile of coal. Now he claims he got into show business because he didn't have any clean clothes and he wanted access to the wardrobe department. In a supporting role is child star Margaret O'Brien, attempting to make a transition to adult roles. Here she is with Sophia Loren and Anthony Quinn in Heller in Pink Tights.